Let's all have a good laugh at Chibs and Friends. Doctor Who failed to receive a single nomination in the 71st Primetime Emmy Awards. Well, morons, that should tell you something. When even the Hollywood Woke Awards won't recognize your crap, then you know you're screwed. Though the show has usually been ignored, the mainstream media made much more noise this time around proclaiming Jodie Whittaker's first series as groundbreaking. Oh, there was a lot of virtue signaling going on at that time, and much vitriol directed at those of us that called it out for what it was. From the beginning. Just look at my comment section from the period. It's heartwarming. So the lack of any further acknowledgement is somewhat surprising. Is it though? Is it really? Even removing the woke garbage from the scripts, every single one of these episodes was horrendous. It wasn't just some of the worst science fiction TV I have ever watched. It was some of the worst TV, period. Game of Thrones, meanwhile, broke records, earning a whopping 32 nods. That should also tell you something. When a season that completely and utterly destroyed one of the greatest television shows in history gets 32 nominations and you losers couldn't manage one. The complete fail here isn't even the most amusing part of the story. What's truly hilarious are the categories that Chibs and Friends thought they had a chance in hell of winning. The BBC submitted Doctor Who for the following categories. Best Drama Series. This is where I start to think these submissions are a joke. On what planet was Series 11 the best of anything? It managed to destroy 55 years of brilliance in 11 episodes. It's mind-blowing just how much damage Chibs and Whittaker the Hateful managed to do in so short a period of time. I wouldn't have thought it possible if I didn't see it myself. Best Actress. Jodie Whittaker. So you thought this misandrist, racist, scraunch-face, lecturing, and talentless actress that had to be supported by 3 other people because she couldn't carry the show herself, all the while attacking fans and writing off the entire Doctor Who back catalog as doing nothing more than celebrating the white male gaze, warranted a nomination for Best Actress. I'm sure her ego convinced her that she was a shoo-in for the award and will probably blame the patriarchy rather than examining her pitiful performance. Best Supporting Actor, Tosin Cole and Bradley Walsh. This is the only one I half agree with. While Tosin Cole wasn't necessarily terrible, Bradley Walsh is deserving of this nomination. Graham was one of the only good things about Series 11, and I think it's hardly a coincidence that he was the only actor cast despite the BBC's regressive equity and inclusion initiatives, which is code for no straight white males allowed. Walsh deserves an award for being one of the few that managed to get through this crap, and was one of the only instances in modern day BBC where somebody was actually cast on merit. Again, that should tell you something. Idiots! Best Supporting Actress, Mandeep Gill. This one has to be a joke. Gill is the worst companion in Doctor Who history, somehow managing to surpass Dodo, Mel, and Adric. She is the poster child for demonstrating equality of outcome over equality of opportunity, both on and off screen. Cast because of regressive BBC policies, she demonstrates everything wrong with the modern entertainment industry. Best Writing, Drama, Rosa. I find this one to be quite humorous and demonstrates how clueless Chibs actually is. He thought he was making a masterpiece with this one. Instead, what he did to the Rosa Parks story is offensive to the memory of Rosa Parks herself. This was nothing more than a propaganda piece against white people. Best Costumes, Fantasy Sci-Fi. The Battle of Ranskor Av Kolos. What, the firefighter outfits in the Tooth Monster? Good lord, you people are delusional. Mark Addy deserves a nod. Oh wait, what's the common denominator here? Again, it's only the actors cast on merit that are worthy of anything. That terrible patriarchy. Best Music Composition, Series, Demons of the Punjab. Sagan Akinola briefly had me fooled in The Woman Who Fell to Earth. I thought they might be trying something different. Then it became clear that he was doing the same thing for every episode. Hitting a keyboard to see what noises it makes. This is not composing. This is something a 5-year-old could do. Best Production Design, Narrative Period Fantasy, 1 hour or more. The Ghost Monument, one of the most forgettable episodes of the series. Best Production Design is somewhat laughable. Putting aside the bad acting, toxic characters and ideologies, and terrible scripts, this series looked and sounded horrible. It was visually flat and washed out. Just compare it to anything from the Moffat era or the few HD specials from the RTD era. As for design, what? Were you people actually trying to take credit for the sand in that episode? This was also the episode that introduced us to the worst design of the TARDIS interior we've ever seen. There's just something so satisfying about watching these people fall flat on their asses. And that's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe, and make sure you're still subscribed because YouTube is deleting subscribers, and follow me on Twitter. And as always, everyone, thank you for watching, and have a great day.